welcome back to Nature Week. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Callie. And today we're going to talk about my favorite part of nature.
Plants and trees. We'll learn all about some cool plants and trees, and like yesterday, we'll also learn how we can protect them.
But we thought we should start by sharing some of the weirdest and wackiest plants out there.
The first one is actually a fungus, and it's really gross. It's called the bleeding tooth fungus.
Ew, gross. Doesn't look like a very fun fungus. Is it poisonous?
It's not poisonous, but people don't eat it because it has a super bitter taste.
I don't think I'd want to eat it, even if it tasted delicious.
Good point. Want to tell us about the next one?
Sure. The next one is another creepy fungus. This one is called the zombie fungus. It doesn't look very creepy, but it's actually pretty evil.
How can a fungus be evil?
Well, let me tell you. This zombie fungus infects ants and literally uses mind control to get the ants to do certain things so it can eat them.
That's crazy. Kind of cool too, though.
True. All right, Elizabeth, what's the last one?
The last one is a plant that's sometimes called the stinking corpse lily.
Sounds real delightful.
You better believe it. It's actually known for producing the largest individual flower on Earth.
Cool. Looks kind of like a demogorgon from Stranger Things.
It's definitely strange. It can grow up to 3 feet in size, and it creates heat and weird smells to attract bugs for it to eat.
Wow, these are some crazy plants.
I'll say, I think we should learn about some more weird plants.
Good idea. Let's go to Joe to learn more about a special type of weird plants.
What would happen if you lived off the food that other people eat? Well, then you would be called a parasite. Parasites are things that live off the nutrients of other plants and animals. The first parasitic plant that we will be talking about sounds kind of jolly. It's called the Australian Christmas tree. This tree may sound like a festive tree, but it is much more than that. This tree looks like any other tree that with its green leaves and ability to photosynthesis, which is the ability to take the sun and make nutrients. But this tree takes its roots and invades other trees and plants and steals the water directly from them when it can't get water by itself. This next parasite that we'll be talking about is called the dodder. And no, I don't mean like someone's child, but this one, unlike the last one, is completely dependent on its host plant. This plant has thin stems with no leaves and can come in different colors. Dodder plants can last at least 10 years on a single host. When the plant is growing, it quickly tries to grow towards any nearby plants. If it cannot reach any nearby plants fast enough, the seed will wither away. So how do these plants survive if they are completely dependent on other plants? Well, they can touch others' plants and wrap around that plant and steal all the nutrients and water that that plant has to give. Now, you don't want to be caught under this next parasite. We're going to be talking about mistletoe. The thing that you hear about around Christmas, but don't worry, they're only dangerous when they are attached to host trees. They won't do anything to you. Now, what does a mistletoe do? Well, unlike the other two we've been talking about, this parasitic plant grows directly on the tree that it is attached to. Now, this is bad for the tree because the mistletoe will take its nutrients from the tree, which can cause side effects like the tree not growing as much or at all, and the tree losing its branches. That's all I have for today. We'll see you guys next time.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you grow a gigantic beanstalk in your backyard. These are Birdie's beans. They are the exact beans that are famous for the book Jack and Beanstalk. Isn't it interesting how such a tiny bean can make such a huge stalk all the way up to the skies? If you want to be able to see some giants in the sky, go to giantsupthebeanstalk.com to get your beans by any means.
Welcome back, everyone. Kelly and I are on a quick little field trip out of the studio. We're here in the redwood forest to interview an actual redwood tree about her life.
Hello, can you tell us your name?
Hi, I'm Willow Treeland.
Hi, Willow. Thanks for joining us today. You look very nice.
Thank you. I took a lot of time to spruce myself up before our interview.
Love it. Willow, can you tell us what life is like as a redwood tree?
Sure. We redwoods usually live in Northern California, and we are known for being the largest trees in the world. One of my friends, General Sherman, is actually the largest living tree. Another one of my friends has a tunnel through her that's big enough for people to drive through.
Wow, that's amazing.
I guess. I still think I'm the best redwood, though.
Wow, sounds like you're throwing shade.
Miss Treeland, do you ever get the chance to meet trees from other forests, or do you just spend time with other redwoods?
Oh, I have lots of friends around the world. I haven't been able to meet them all, trunk to trunk, but we chat on tree time, which is like FaceTime, but for trees.
That's awesome.
Yeah, except some of my friends live in forests that are being cut down by humans, so I'm actually really worried about them.
Oh no, why are they being cut down?
I don't know, I'm stumped.
Well, maybe we can look more into this later and see if we can get down to the root of the problem. Thank you for chatting with us, Willow.
We hope you enjoyed this interview with the tree of us.
Let's take a quick break to hear our wellness tip for today, and then we'll be back to talk more about how we can help protect the trees.
Hey guys, Mandy here in for Kaylee. Today I am going to be talking to you guys about the 3 keys of kindness. Being kind to everyone around you is so important because you never know how someone else is feeling or what they are going through personally. Maybe someone is having a bad day and then someone else makes fun of the shoes they are wearing. That would make them feel even more sad. People always listen to the words you are saying whether you know it or not. And your words can be more impactful than you know. Whether it's in a positive or a negative way, that's up to you. The first key of kindness is the power of a smile. Smiling and sharing your smile with others is so important. Smiling is contagious. If someone smiles at you, it is hard not to smile back. Have you ever noticed that? Try it and you'll see. The next key to kindness is random acts. Random acts of kindness can be anything from bringing your friend an extra lollipop from your candy stash at home, or maybe even just randomly complimenting someone who you maybe normally don't even hang out with. The last key to kindness is more than actions. Acts of kindness don't just take place in the form of actions. You can plant seeds of kindness by sending each person you see positive thoughts, appreciation, and love. This can be done with the people you pass as you drive, with your friends, or even the kind lady at the store. Kind thoughts are a powerful way to plant the seeds of kindness all around. Those are the 3 keys to kindness. I hope you have an amazing day. I send lots of love and kindness to you, and I hope you will to everyone around you. And don't forget to smile.
Hi everyone, we're back with our friend Evan to talk about how we can protect trees like willow from something called deforestation.
Deforestation is a fancy word that just means cutting down trees. People have been cutting down trees for thousands of years, but it's been happening a lot more lately.
That's sad. Why are they cutting them down?
Well, they usually cut down trees to use the wood to make things, or because they need to clear out the land so they can build something there. No matter the reason, it's definitely very sad.
Trees are important for lots of reasons, but 2 of the biggest ones are that forests are home to plants and animals, and trees create oxygen for us to breathe.
Wow, sounds like we really need trees.
We sure do. You might be wondering how you can help save the trees. Well, there are actually many things you can do to help.
The first thing you can do is use less paper and paper products. You probably already know that paper comes from trees. If we can use less of it, we can help save trees from being cut down.
Try using a lunchbox instead of a paper bag, and make sure you use both sides of your paper when you're at school.
That seems easy. You could also use scrap paper when you want to draw.
Good idea. Remember that recycling is awesome, but it's even better if you can just use less paper to begin with.
So true. Another thing you can do to help is to borrow books from the library instead of buying them. Or if you have some books at home that you don't read anymore, give them to a friend or donate them to a library or school.
One last idea you could try is planting a tree yourself. Make sure you research and choose the right type of tree for your area.
That sounds fun. I'm going to ask my mom if we can plant a tree.
Awesome. If any of you have other ideas for how we can help the trees, let us know in the comment box down below.
For now, let's go to our friend Carolina, who's working at the Roy Club this summer, to learn more about a cool idea from some YouTubers that helped save trees.
Hi everyone, I'm Carolina and I'm going to be talking to you guys about a super cool challenge that a YouTuber started about trees. It's called Team Trees. The Team Trees challenge started when YouTuber Mr. Beast reached 20 million subscribers. Mr. Beast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, said that he wanted to plant trees to show his appreciation for the love of his fans and to give back to the beautiful world that has given him so much. Jimmy said the tree project went viral on social media, so that also contributed to his challenge. Mr. Beast called on Twitter users to plant more than 1,500 trees in 2 days, and then he partnered with the Arbor Day Foundation to launch the Team Trees website, where fans can donate $1 for each tree to be planted. In 24 hours, fans and other YouTubers raised $100,000 altogether. The project has raised over $22 million. That's crazy. That is 22 million trees planted all around the world, like Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Ireland, and many more. Isn't that awesome? So we're going to take a quick break and then we'll be back to wrap up the show. Bye!
Are you a bird or a squirrel? Perhaps you're a tiny little elf who needs a home? Well, did you know you can hire a real estate agent to help you pinpoint the most suitable trees for you and your family? You want a safe tree for you and your family to live in? Well, the perfect real estate company is Alien's Stuff in My House. At Stuff in My House, we will find you the perfect home and clean it out for you. Whether it's filled with gross bugs or parasitic plants, we'll help you clean it out. Go to getitout.com to learn more.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's show.
Before we go, I have a joke for you. What is a tree's favorite subject?
What?
Geometry.
Wow, I can't believe how good that joke is.
If you guys have any good tree jokes, leave them down in the comments below.
And be sure to check out the link outs to do Pound with Becky, Seed Science with Kelly, and Leaf Rubbing Art with Kate.
We can't wait to tree you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.